Digimon.
You know what I noticed?
What?
Like the episode, I'm pretty sure it's the episode that came up before this one.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of that episode, I was talking about how Crier was like a black void. I don't know if you went back and rewatched a little bit of that.
Yeah, I mean, I watch all of them so that I know how to describe them when I post them.
So I'm talking at the end of that because I did editing, so I have to watch all of them.
Yeah, you have to do it too.
But when I'm talking about Crier being a black void, he's totally not a black void at all.
It's just his cape isn't shadow.
No. The capture didn't pick up what I was seeing. So on our TV, though, at that point in time, Crier was like a pitch black void. And in the capture, he's totally just normal colored. He's just in a dark area.
This is a new TV.
I know.
Do we have some problems with our color balance? Now I'm concerned.
I don't know. I don't think so, but...
Yeah, it looks fine.
It might be because in order for the capture to... The way that the capture works is it goes from what we're playing it on, which is a PS2, to a capture card, and then the capture card branches, and it goes to the TV, and then the other one goes to the PC. And I'm wondering if maybe it's actually just that the one going to the PC is set up properly, and the one going to the TV is maybe not set up super well.
Well, I guess it doesn't affect the recording, so it's fine.
Not at all. Apparently the recording is better than we're seeing.
Yeah.
It could be a color balance issue, but if it is, it's something that we could fix probably by just hitting the menu on the TV and going through stuff.
Yeah, probably, hopefully. I realized that I've got more evolutions on one of our things that are just not triggering. I need to go and check what I need to do.
Which one of them?
It's the Booty Fox.
Oh.
He's got, like, something that's probably mood related I need to go and fix.
If it's anything, it's mood related, yeah. Oh, and he just wants to warp again. God,
it might be tension. Let's try that.
Maybe. Get more tense. Then you won't want to run away all the time.
Tighten all of those belts.
Tighten up your girdle and...
The girdle is made of 3 belts.
Yeah, it is, actually. That's kind of awful.
It's very silly.
His whole design is really strange.
Yeah, it's trying very hard. I mean, back when they first designed that one, because that's one of like the early ones, that was probably, he was like the biggest, toughest shit around, so he had to look super cool.
Oh yeah, in the mid-90s, bondage slaves were all the rage. I mean, that's just how
probably.
it is.
I mean, we were kids then, so we don't know.
But this is meant for kids. We would know explicitly.
Okay, whatever. But like he was supposed to look like super creepy, badass, whatever. So they gave him all this over the top bullshit, and now he just kind of looks lame next to other monsters that are way stronger. I
don't know. It's just really. And it's like his antithesis, his complete polar opposite is the angel.
Also has some belts.
Yeah, that also has some belts. And the angel, for some strange reason, I don't know if you've ever noticed, Angemon has like musket balls embedded in his chest.
Yeah, I had to draw that thing a few times. It looks a little weird and gross.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
So it looks like somebody took point blank shots at him and they just impacted on the side or something.
Yeah, it is tension. We need some tension.
Somebody doesn't got enough tension.
Yep.
Yep, and that final evolution is probably just evolved to the one before it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
God, I still need to guard command. Is that the only thing we need?
Isn't tension a guard command? No, that's support.
No.
That's support.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I'm gonna do that before we go into the bonus boss area. Because we're close to it.
Yeah, you could probably do it in the bonus boss area.
I don't want to have her out for the bonus boss, her, him, whichever.
Do you want to save?
Yeah, once I finish this thingy. Come on, squats! Find a thing to fight. There you go. Usually doesn't take that long.
Can I see the controller when this is done?
God.
No, when this is done. You can do your thing.
What do you want to do?
I wanted to show something. I don't know if I've shown it on screen or not. When I start doing it, you can tell me if I have. If I've already done it, I'm gonna be like,
just describe it.
Boring. No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll see it when it's done.
All right. So we gotta tense you up.
Yeah.
Get
Build
real
all
tight.
the tension.
Throw some more belts on there.
Yeah, put more belts. Just more
you can
belts.
do it.
Tighten
You
all
can
the
belt
belts.
it.
Become Beltmon.
Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
Should be.
Probably.
It should be. It's just like a fucking mummy wrapped up with belts. It's Lulu from Final Fantasy X.
No, it's that devil, but he's wearing Lulu's dress, except it's really tight on
Yeah,
him.
there we go. That would be good.
Well, that's just Lady Devilmon at that point, though, isn't it?
Maybe? Does she have belts?
No, she has belts, but now that I think about it, she just wears the same catsuit he does. It's just a lady wearing the same thing.
Yeah, just needs more belts.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't like that the special song these guys get sounds like someone screaming most of the time.
Well, we don't speak Japanese well enough
it's
to,
muffled
to
and it sounds like muffled screaming.
Yeah.
It's just like these guys.
A little
Okay, I didn't get to do the thing.
Let me see that real fast.
Fine.
So I don't know if I pointed this out or not, but when I was doing some leveling, like in your place for whatever reason,
I fell asleep.
You may have fallen asleep, and I just had to pick up the controller. I realized that if you tap it like really fast, you can get him to move without moving his legs. Did I show you this? I can't remember.
Know,
you could just
it's pretty
you
good.
could just. It's almost like skiing or something. Like look at him. Look at him! And you can probably hear the clicking of the thing as I'm doing it, because I'm doing it really close to the mic. But, like, look at him!
Don't go into the boss area yet.
Let me just move away.
Jesus fucking Christ. Normally in video games, he just jumps everywhere. I guess since there's no jump button, he has to do that. Come on, fight a thing.
It's amazing. It looks so good. And it's so hard to run into battles when you do that for some strange reason. Like, I think it resets the chance every time you start moving.
It?
I don't know, because, like, that's the only thing I can think that it would be. Because it's like, when I did that when I was grinding for you because you fell asleep, I was doing that in an area, and it took a while for me to realize that I never ran into a battle doing that.
That's
like ever.
Weird.
So I'm not sure, because it like I would know from at least some small amount of like stuff that I've done in the past. Usually, if it's a random battle, you set the battle for the area that you're in. So this area would have like a 10% chance of running into things. If it's a random battle set up like this. If I had to guess though for this stuff, I'd say it's probably more like a 60% chance. But you'd have to set it for however long you want the player to be moving before that like RNG is sort of rolled. So in the case of like this character, I would assume that it's, you know, well, for normal things, if we're talking about like a sprite-based game or something, it would be every step. But because this character's steps are kind of odd, it might be that it determines it every time the button is pressed for movement, or it could be that it takes a couple of frames for it to roll the RNG. And if that's the case, if it's a couple of frames, doing that actually just skips through the RNG every time.
And also kind of makes it look like he's riding on Heelys.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. It kind of just makes him look like he's standing.
Two different, barely different colors of this thing.
Yeah, I noticed. Is this Meteormon, I think?
Probably.
It's like a green instead of a gray.
He's got something called Cosmo Flash.
Yeah. Meteormon is... The whole of the Gatsumon line where it goes Gatsumon to Icemon to Meteormon is like really interesting and lore.
It's lame,
but the designs are awful.
Like, it's really bland. They just recolor and they don't even give them hats or something.
I don't remember what it is, but I'm pretty sure that there's, in at least one of the games or something like that, they decide to make the argument that I think it's Meteormon is like smaller than the other ones because, oh, he's compressed, he's more dense or something like that. So they display him as being like half the size, and it's like, I would honestly take that over them literally just being exactly the same. Because at least that's like, oh, well, I can tell it's slightly different.
I just think they should have hats.
Yeah, maybe hats. Hats might fix the problem.
So I'm going to prepare for the boss.
Yeah, so who's going to be in your party?
Same people who are always in the party for bosses.
Okay.
The good ones.
Are you implying everybody else isn't the good ones? Jeez.
Oh, you are. She's already in that form.
All right. You ready to go? I'm ready.